Hey guys, welcome back to another update of my Canadian dividend investing portfolio series. In these videos, I'm pretty much just documenting my journey as an amateur investor, just showing you exactly what stocks I'm buying and selling as we go, and tracking all of the performance in this custom Google Sheet that I made. And you'll see in a second that I'm using Wealthsimple Trade as my broker, which is a nice commission-free trading app to be using if you're in Canada. So if you're interested in getting Wealthsimple, some free stocks from signing up, or getting the spreadsheet, there are links down in the description below where you can get everything that I use and recommend. But today we're sitting at around a stock value of $78,450, give or take. And I'm up about $10,000 for just under 15%, which is awesome. Overall, the portfolio is yielding 3.73%, so that means that most of the companies that I have pay a dividend, and kind of the average or weighted yield of all of my dividend stocks together is 3.73%. So you can think of this, if you're not familiar with it, if basically I had $100 invested, I'm going to get paid out $3.73 per year on all of my holdings. Now I have $78,000 in here, so that means I'm looking at about $2,922 per year. And I'm going to show you which dividend stocks I bought today. I bought a few more. I deposited some more cash, some more money into my account, and then I bought some more stocks. And we're going to see at the end of the video how this number is affected. So basically this divided by 12 is about $243 per year. But if you notice here, every third month I get a pretty big payment compared to the previous two. And we're on the third month cycle again, so I'm expecting April to be a very good month for dividends. It will be above average for me, just like how the last 2 months were below average, but it all kind of averages out to about this, give or take. So anyways, let's jump into the portfolio and take a look around at some of my positions. We can sort this in a few different ways. For example, we can sort it by sector just to kind of group together some of the similar sectors. So here we have, we can put all of the consumer stuff together. I have a few different positions in there. I have quite a few different financial positions, mostly banks, but a couple insurance companies and also a Bitcoin mining company in here that I've just kind of recently been playing around with a little bit. A few different industrial companies here. Industrial's not doing too bad with a couple little negatives there. Real estate, really good for me. One of my, these are most of my bigger holdings in real estate. Telecommunications, two very strong stocks in here, Telus and Bell. And then the rest is utilities. Again, got quite a lot of big positions in here in my utilities. Another way that I like to look at my portfolio here is by the percent of holdings to kind of see what is the biggest positions at the top and what are some of the smaller positions at the bottom. I'm trying to balance out my portfolio a little bit more to get it looks sort of like an equal weighting in all of my positions. And over here I have a little small calculation. It's done automatically that just based on the number of positions that I have, I would need 2.78% in each company to have a totally equal weighting, and with the amount of money I have, that's around $2,179. So yeah, I just kind of look in here. Anything that's below the value, I've just automatically got a little plus sign here. It's just a reminder to me that I might want to consider adding to these positions, but this is certainly not the only thing that I factor into my decisions when buying new shares. Another thing that I like to do is sort this by the gain and loss, putting the biggest winners at the top and the biggest losers down at the bottom. So you can see here a lot of financials and consumer stocks. Pizza is just going crazy right now, and then a bunch of banks and some really strong other stocks in there. As we come down to the bottom, we can see most of the portfolios in the green, which is awesome, and just a little bit down here in the red. Now, I was also kind of cruising around in the extra Sparklines tab, which I also like to do. I have this will just be organized in the same way as all of the other stocks in the portfolio tab. So right now it would be sorted with the biggest winners at the top. And I can change the number of years here, but just as a quick way for me to kind of scan through and check what's going on, see if there's any noticeable trends of companies shooting up or dropping off in the last little while, and comparing to pre and post COVID, whatever, that kind of stuff. But I was kind of looking through here, and also the information on the mobile app on Wealthsimple, where it shows you the day profile, and nothing really exciting was going on in the markets. Actually, that's pretty nice, Fortis. Nothing like overly exciting kind of jumped out at me as something like, wow, I really need to buy this stock today. So pretty much what I just did is I went into my portfolio tab, and I just decided I just wanted to add 2 companies that were in the red. Now, I actually did make a deposit earlier today, so it was also into the tax-free savings account, and I put in $350. Oops, $350. Should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. So once I track it in here, It was on April 4th, 2022. Actually, so the available cash that I had is $388. And I pretty much just split that up across some of these companies that were in the red. So I picked up a few shares of Power Corporation, TransAlta Renewables, Savaria, and a little bit in Cineplex. For now, I left out Data Communications and Bitfarms. Just personal choice, and I think maybe I'll kind of revisit those ones later. But these other ones that I picked up are actually some of my smaller positions as well. So Power Corporation, you can see here, is making up 2%, which is below my target of 2.78. TransAlta Renewables is just slightly above, but that's okay. I haven't bought them in a long time, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try to reduce my average price today when, again, nothing very exciting is going on in the market. And then Savaria and Cineplex, trying to reduce that average price slightly, but also they are small positions for me, so I thought, okay, why not? Sure. So we can take a look in Wealthsimple, I guess. Just at the activity tab here, we're going to see that I made that deposit of $350, and I bought a few different transactions of these companies. So what I want to do is I just take the information in here, like the unit price and the exact number, the quantity and the unit price. I'm going to write that down and bring that back into the spreadsheet. And I log that in the transactions tab, which is down here. So this is just a master list of all of my transactions ever done. And so today I'm just going to log in these 4 that I did, taking care that I get the right quantity and unit price for each of them. And once I'm satisfied that all of these totals here add up as well, because they're automatically calculated, this is going to tell me that I haven't made any mistakes in here in the unit price or quantity. Then the last thing for me to do is pretty much come back here and check my annual dividend income to see if it has increased, and it has, because I just bought, a few $100s worth of dividend stocks, and their average yield is, I don't know, around 3 or 4%. So anyways, at the beginning of the video, this was sitting around $2,922, and now we're up to $2,937. So that's an increase in about $15 per year, give or take, for just over $1 per month in passive income, which is small, I think, but it's nice. It's just always continuously growing as I'm continuously buying more and more dividend stocks. Now, the one that I did buy today does not pay a dividend is Cineplex. So I'm not exclusively buying dividend stocks. You can see Cineplex has no dividend, Data Communications has none, and also Bitfarms has none. These are kind of just experiments for me in growth stocks, which eventually I plan to buy, hold on for a little while, and then later on sell them and take that extra money and reinvest it back into one of the other companies that does pay a dividend. But yeah, overall, you can see almost every other company here does pay a dividend. So that's pretty much what I'm all about, guys. If you made it this far in the video, thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, drop down in the comments to let me know which dividend stocks you're buying this week. I'd love to hear it. So I'll see you guys down there and in the next video.